Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast, in an act where he will always take centre stage.
In the Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only... Haaland! Goal! And it's Iraq who take the lead. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, that was vital. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, he's found support out wide. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And here's Batistuta. Can he finish? It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter, just when the opposition...
It's Ibrahimovic! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And that should get the job done. Gives it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Ibrahimovic! Goal! Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Milan take the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal.
And he shoots! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Swift, incisive, deadly. All done in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break. It was very nicely done.
Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Ibrahimovic, and this is Messi, and Messi! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
And now he has 2. So now the difference is 3.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
And he's had it nicked away.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Looking to play him in. Oh, he's bustling through. Haaland! He's got a goal! And that really is so impressive. So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Nicely aimed pass. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Milan leading by 2 in an incredible contest. It is still anyone's.
Substitution for Milan, number 9, Batistuta. Coming on to
There's the
replace
start of the
him
second
is
half.
Number 10, Mbappe.
Haaland. Milan come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Robertson goes on a run down the left wing. Deftly away. And claimed it back swiftly. Gullit. He won't be happy with that one. Tries to pass it through. And he was quick to react. Van Bronckhorst. Now it's Messi. Azar. Now, can they get him away? And it's Bellingham. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's having a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Ibrahimovic deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And he's intervened well there. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Roberto Carlos. Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Played towards the front line. Azar. Can he get on the end of this? Gullit. Threads one in. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, what has happened here? Some really good ball movement. Messi! Oh, it's hit the post! Now it's Gullit. Passing nice and neat. Osimhen. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And that's put paid to a promising move. That's a cute ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Van Bronckhorst. Park Ji-sung. That's a little off target. Gullit, who does have an assist to his name. He's a sharp little ball here. Tries to play it through. Now it's Mbappe. Park Ji-sung spots it and intercepts. And now they can clear their lines. Not the most accurate pass. Looking for the run. Looking for options for movement. Roberto Carlos. Ibrahimovic looks to get on the end of this. And that will be it. Milan have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Ibrahimovic taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very...
There's the shot! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Can he finish? They've scored! And that for him is goal number 10. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Milan grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances.
Real chance! Looking for options, for movement. Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Neymar. He's got away. It's Neymar! That's a lovely, neat pass. Tries to play it through. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent.
Neymar! Goal! Arsenal! And they've got their lead back. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Arsenal go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
they should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He won't be happy with that one. Pedri could move up a gear here. Neymar, and a chance! And he's there to get it away. That's a little off target. Aimed beyond the defence. And that's takes a shot! Goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Great vision. Hernandez deals with that comfortably. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Subimendi, that is ended up in no man's land.
There will be 3
He plays
minutes
one through.
added time.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he can clear it away. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Mbappe, good read, needed to be. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Milan are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far.
With the owner of a blue
Caution
car
certainly
parked
not on the
outside
agenda
stadium
here
gate,
from both
kindly
sides.
remove it, as it is about to be towed
Terrific
away.
half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow.
Substitution for Milan, number 7, Hulit.
There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Number 13, Conte.
Ibrahimovic, looking for the run. This looks promising. Just and the finish! Goal, Milan! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Milan get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard...
And Messi! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Substitution for Milan, number 23, Messi.
We have got changes here
Coming on
from
to
both
replace
sides, in
him
fact.
is number 9,
Milan go 2 up and into a position of real
Substitutions
strength.
taking place.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, easy pickings there. Adams gets across to intercept that. Now it's Haaland. Tries a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner.
The attendance for this
Milan
match was
have the chance to go the other way.
80,953.
Ambitious ball here. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, that's well spotted. Milan still have the cards to affect this game. Ibrahimovic. And this is Batistuta. And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And he is just ripping it up. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that, because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
So now the difference is 3. Great defending, strong and determined. And the shot! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Arsenal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? Batistuta! Batistuta! Utterly brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Great chance! He scored! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well read, nice interception.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Threads one in. Batistuta. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Played into space. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Batistuta. Dink through. And now they can clear their lines. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. They are pumped, boy they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Mbappe, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim? The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Wales.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here? It's Bale! Oh, it's come loose. Now that is a hefty challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He's picked his way through. And it's Pedri. Knocks it into space. That's going to go a long way. Now he's got space here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Bale. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And he welcomes it in. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Schneider. Now this could be a chance. Great chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Bale! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Well, they've put it back in a hurry. And they're back on the ball again. And here's Owen.
That was lovely, that.
And Owen! Fantastic from Michael Owen! A finish right from the top draw. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Owen. Cleared without hesitation. And it's Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Milan finding their passes. Kante, who does have an assist to his name. Bale. No, it's come to nothing. Rijkaard. Van Bronckhorst. Schneider. And here's Owen. And he's in on goal. There's the shot. And yes, it's there. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And the first 45 minutes are up. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Milan certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Odo. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Schneider. Messi. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as hard.
He's tried one! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pull it. Can he get it through? He's through here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Distributed tidily. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Bale. That's the throw. And that's definitely not his best. Messi, looking for options for movement. That has been cut short. Messi. Bale.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely aimed pass. Owen! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Passes coming off in quick succession here. A probing pass. That's the keeper's ball. Pull it. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Substitution in progress.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
There will be 3 more.
He gets big. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.